G'day, that slot car guy here, and welcome back to another delivery unboxing, sort of. I received this about a week ago, but because I've had so much stuff coming, didn't get a chance to review it. So, it is scalextrics. It's two slot cars. What can they be? It's not F1, so stick around and let's unbox my latest scalextrics vintage delivery. So welcome back to another delivery unboxing, and this is a bit of a belated delivery. I did receive it a week ago, and I really do want to show these off because I think they're very unique. So I finally got around to it, so let's dig right into it. Now, I've got two of the same thing here. And the reason I've done that, one is an older version, and the second one I will show is a later release of the same thing. So what is it? Well, I said slot car, but it's not a slot car. This is the C281 by scalextrics. It was released for 2 years only, 1980 to 82, so only 2 years. The colours, I don't believe, mean anything. It's just a release colour. But it is, what do they call it? The red motorcycle combination. Sounds like I'm ordering some lunch. So here we are in the nice old school style lunch container. We'll go around to the side. And as always, there's your detail of what we've purchased. Flip around the back. It's got that cardboard insert that you can see from the rear as well, showing the branding, and then right around, nothing on this side. But I do like how it sits on that cardboard insert. Very unique thing. I absolutely love that they're doing this. I did see a post on Facebook the other day of a 118 version. I think it was BRM or similar who does a sidecar. So it's really good to see that they're coming back in. Whoa, were released again. Really cool thing. This is 3 wheels. We will do a teardown on this one. And I'll show you shortly what's inside this. Now, again, 1980 to 82, only 2 years this was released in this color combination and this time frame. The second one was released from 1990 to 1994. Now, you'll see it has changed a bit. The mold's the same. Let's take a look around the box first. So this was a 4-year release, and as you can see, we've got some Honda stickering going on now. So, and yes, we have. So we've actually changed our name now. We've gone from the combination motorcycle to motorcycle and sidecar. Racing Red is the name of the actual vehicle. Very good condition. I have driven this one around my track many times. They are a very awkward thing to ride or drive. Flipping around, it does say on the back here, the turbo flash things, but I don't think it has got that. So I think this might just be a generic box, to be honest with you, because it doesn't, from what I could see, it didn't have a turbo flash. Around the other side, really good condition. Had this one for a while. This one I've had in my collection for some time. The new one was the older release, but I wanted to wait to compare two. So let's get stuck into the teardown. We'll use the older version to see how it was originally released. And I won't be doing the track yet because I'm still waiting for borders, but in due course I will do a hot lap in one of these suckers. So let's get into the teardown of the 1980s version of this combination motorcycle. Alrighty, so I removed it from the box and placed it on this beautiful bit of Harel RS slot car track just to show the scale and the size and how it sits on the track. Very cool looking thing, and it's quite small. I've also already gone ahead and removed the shell and chassis by taking out the 2 screws. So this is held together by 2 screws. Now, while we're talking about size, here's a slot car of the similar era, and that just shows the difference in size when it comes to the sidecar and the slot car itself. Alright, so let's have a quick tour on the shell itself. This is no branding. The newer version I showed was a Honda branded sidecar, but we've got two people, guys or girls, who knows. Helmets do come off, so they actually are removable, and the rest of it's a one-piece plastic mold. Very cool looking thing. Take note of the front, how it's so far forward, because underneath there it'll reveal why. Now, just a quick history on my family. I believe my grandfather and my grandmother, both as a duo, race sidecar. So this is pretty cool that I've got a sidecar, slot car, and that was sort of part of my family history. Don't know how good they were, but they definitely did race. I believe my grandma was the sidecar-tee and my grandfather was the driver, so she was quite a daredevil. Now, I like how it's got the number plate on the rear. I think these decals have just been put on by somebody else. I don't believe they're original, but the actual colour scheme is. Flip it over. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. As you can see, it is a 3-wheeler. Now, rear-wheel drive, like any other slot car, this is rear-wheel drive. Short wheelbase, extremely short wheelbase, so quite hard when it comes to balancing the car through corners. We've got a front guide, as you would find on every other slot car, slot truck, etc., and an inline scalextric motor. Now, I think, let me have a quick look, size-wise, it's a little bit smaller, I believe, than an original car motor, so it is a bit smaller. Please in the comments if I got that wrong, let me know, because it doesn't look like the same motor, but they are different years. Now, I did say take note on this front cone section because there is a little tricycle wheel in there, so it's a 3-wheeler. Cool little thing. Now let's take it apart, and that's quite simple. Just comes apart like so. As always, let's have a look inside. Very hollow shell. Just fits the side cart business in there, and that's about it. But very cool piece of slot car this is. Put that aside, and here we go. Look, look at that. So there's your leading wheel, which is, it's not spring-loaded, but it's held in by a bit of plastic, so it does take some bumps if you're going to, hit a rally track, which I wouldn't recommend it. Negative and positive, straight to the motor, and then we are rear-wheel drive. Now this has got some damaged gearing because I can't really spin it freely, so it might have a bit of a chip out of one of the tooth, but it's rear-wheel drive. But take a look at how small from left to right is. Look how short that is. So, extremely excited I've got one of these. Now, I think it was BRM or another company that did a 118 version recently. Haven't got that, but that'd be quite a big slot car if that's true. Let me know in the comments if that's correct. So there you have it. There's your scalextric side cart slot car, we can call it. Cool little thing. I'm not going to run on the track, so I actually don't have barriers up yet. I've just changed configuration to the track to make it easy to marshal, so I will do a hot lap in this shortly. But again, as always, at That Slot Car Guy, a quick teardown of a really unique piece of scalextric's history. Please follow me on Instagram. Hit the comments if I'm getting stuff wrong. Hit the comments if you like this or what else you want to see. But again, as always, take care. From Melbourne, Australia. Ciao.